So lots of you have been asking to do an abs workout. So today's a really short one. We're only going to do 3 exercises, but I'm also going to try and really get into the technique of engaging both upper and lower abdominals. Now, one of the really key things here, bye Panda. One of the key things here is you actually get off the couch and join in. Thanks for all the feedback about the arm blast. I really appreciate that, but telling me that you were sitting on the couch and watching it isn't going to really fix it. So get off the couch, get on the floor and come and keep me company. All right? So, down onto the mat. Now what I'd like you to do to start with, your knees are bent, feet on the floor. You're going to relax your arms down by your sides. I'm moving my arms around because I can't talk without using my arms. I want you to flatten your back. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Imagine you're pulling your hip bones up towards your ribs. So feel heavy at the back of the pelvis and imagine you're trying to press your bottom back ribs down into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, can you contract and press down? Just imagine the rib cage is really heavy. And can you imagine picking your tailbone up and tucking it between your legs? Don't actually lift your bottom off the floor, but just have a sense of pushing the tailbone up and under so you get right into here, the muscle sitting between the hip bones. Okay, what I'd like you to do, interlink your fingers, take your hands around the back of your head and support the weight of your head. With Pilates, what we're doing here is retraining the body, getting rid of bad habits and trying to get the body to work more efficiently. So in this case, delete your temporary internet files, reboot your hard drive, and basically learn more efficient methods to work. So we tend to want to overload the neck. So we're going to use our hands to try and stop that from happening. So your fingers are interlinked. You're supporting the weight of your head, bearing in mind that the human head weighs around about 10-12 pounds, nearly a stone in weight. So expect to feel that weight in your hands. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, use your hands to lift your head. Okay, now let your head sit heavy in your hands, tilt your pelvis, tuck your tailbone under. I want you to feel really heavy. I'm really sorry, Panda the Pilates Wonder Dog, really letting me down. Tilt your pelvis, tuck your tailbone underneath you and pull your hips up towards your ribs. Remember, your head is really heavy in your hands. You've got no tension in your neck. Okay, and then just lower yourself back down. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Again, use your hands to lift the weight of your head. Keep your elbows wide. So can you imagine pulling your tailbone up between your legs, trying to touch your tummy button with your tailbone? And can you press the back of your pelvis a little heavier into the mat? Now, just to add a bit more fun, can you lift your chest an inch higher? Oh, it's a hard one. So now you're really getting into here. Okay. And lower back down. And again, lift up. Keep your elbows wide. So you're heavy at the back of your pelvis. Can you lift your chest an inch higher, tucking your tailbone under you, really strong through your centre, and lower back down. Okay, so obviously you could do a few more of those. What I want you to really focus on is not letting any tension go into your neck, having that sense of heaviness through your lower back. Okay, relax your arms down by your sides. I'm going to move my arm out of the way so you can see me. Bring leg 1 into tabletop. Now flatten your back, or as we call it in Pilates, imprint the spine. You're leaving an imprint of your spine on the floor. Completely flat. If you want to, put one hand here and pull your tummy away from your hand and then lift your second leg. So both legs are off the floor, your shins are parallel to the ceiling, your knees are above your hips. Now, I'd suggest actually do put your hands here. Pull your tummy away from your hands and flatten your back. Now, can you just, again, tuck your tailbone under you? So you're not actually lifting your bottom off the floor, but you're just having that sense of scooping up. And I want you to lower one leg and just kiss the floor with your toes and return. Keep pulling your tummy away. Other leg, just kiss the floor and return. If this is too much for you, have one foot on the floor and go for a set of 5, 6, 7 on one side, and then obviously swap to the other side. Don't do anything that's going to overload your back. Make sure you feel in complete control. Okay, otherwise breathing out, lower down, breathing in to lift. Now you're hinging through the hip. The angle of the knee stays the same, lower down and lift. And you're really heavy through your lower back. Can we do one more on each side? Lower down, don't let the knee creep into the chest, by the way. Knee stays above the hip. Opposite side, lower down, come back up and relax. Woo! Bring your feet to the floor. Going to finish with a single leg stretch, slightly modified from the classical version, but this is a really good one to get right down here into the lower abdominals sitting between the hip bones. Bring both knees up into your chest and lift your forehead up towards your knees. Now I want you to take both hands onto the top of your left knee. Try not to hunch, relax through your shoulders. Use your knee as a lever to lift you away from the mat. Now take your right leg long, not too low, okay? And if you need to, lift it a little bit higher. Hold it here. Now, hug your left knee and can you now tuck under? So flatten your back a little bit more. Pull your tummy button right into your backbone and again, have that sense of tucking your tailbone under you. Hold it. Take a breath in and as you breathe out, swap. Tuck your tailbone under, get your back a bit flatter. Swap. And swap. Now, if you feel stronger and you're happy to, how about you take your hands away and swap? But don't lose that sort of scoop in the lower back, okay? You're flattening your lower back, hugging this knee right in towards you. Let's go for 8. And for 7. There's no tension in your neck. And if you're feeling tension in your neck, can you take your head to the floor? Please don't support the head because you're not going to retrain the body on this one, okay? We want the body to learn how to support from down here, not loading up the neck. And now I've lost count. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. Let's do 1. That's uneven. Let's do a bonus one. Sorry. Knees back to your chest. Relax. Woo! Head to the floor. Now just roll your head from side to side. Release through your neck. Hopefully, if you've been paying attention, you won't have any tension in your neck. But just to be on the safe side, a few head rolls, a few circles. And let's just finish by stretching those tummy muscles out. So bring your feet to the floor. Take your legs long. Arms up over your head. Stretch out as long as you can. Bring your arms back down by your sides. Fabulous. Well done. Thank you. See you soon.